part, heading toward divorce have certainly stirred up a lot of discussion, especially with the latest revelations from Brat. According to reports, Brat has accused Judy of being unfaithful during their marriage, which has added significant strain to their relationship. Brat has also expressed deep emotional pain over their relationship, claiming that her experience in a lesbian marriage has been particularly difficult for her. She has even gone as far as to say that she now believes such relationships are not natural, a very controversial statement that could spark intense debate within the LGBTQ+ community. Moreover, Brat has allegedly accused Judy of not truly being a lesbian, asserting that Judy is more interested in men and only entered their relationship for financial gain. This accusation suggests that Judy may have had ulterior motives in their marriage, which could explain why Brat is seeking custody of their son, True. If these claims are true, it paints a picture of a very troubled marriage, with Brat feeling deeply hurt and betrayed. The allegations of Judy's unfaithfulness and questions about her true sexual orientation could make their divorce proceedings particularly contentious, especially when it comes to the custody of their son. It seems like Brat has stirred up some serious controversy following her recent decision to file for divorce from her wife, Jessica Judy Dupart. According to reports, Brat is making bold statements about the nature of their relationship and the challenges they faced. She is allegedly claiming that lesbian marriages are against the natural order, further igniting the debate. The statements from Brat have sparked debate and backlash within the LGBTQ+ community and beyond. In her comments, Brat also mentioned their son, True, raising concerns about the unconventional nature of his conception and upbringing. True is biologically connected to 3 people. Judy provided the egg, sperm was donated, and Brat carried and gave birth to him through surrogacy. While this situation is not uncommon in LGBTQ+ families, Brat's comments suggest that she believes it creates a complex dynamic for raising a child. These statements from Brat are particularly surprising given the couple's public display of love and commitment in the past. Their marriage and journey to parenthood were widely celebrated and shared with their fans, making the current discord and divorce proceedings even more shocking. The remarks about the validity of lesbian marriages combined with concerns about their son's upbringing are likely to spark significant conversation. It could have lasting repercussions on how they are perceived within the community. The situation is evolving, and it remains to be seen how both Brat and Judy will navigate this personal and very public challenge. In a surprising turn of events, Brat is not only seeking a divorce but has also filed for full custody of their son, True. This move suggests that Brat wants to be the primary caregiver, which could lead to a contentious custody battle, given that Judy is the biological mother. The couple has been very public about their relationship and their journey to parenthood, so this news is especially shocking to fans who have closely followed their story. As the legal proceedings unfold, fans are eager to see how both Brat and Judy handle the situation and what happens next. As this situation continues to unfold, the question remains: how will Brat and Judy handle everything, especially given their previous close bond and shared journey into motherhood? This story truly highlights the complexities that can arise in relationships, especially when children are involved, and the challenges of navigating a breakup in the public eye. Word on the street is that someone on a podcast, who claims to be close to the wedding party, spilled some tea, allegedly, of course. According to this source, due to Brat's legal issues, she and Judy were never legally married and never will be. The wedding, it seems, was largely a commitment ceremony meant to boost ratings for their show. A business opportunity, not a love story. As I mentioned in my last video, this whole situation between Brat and Judy is starting to look more like a business arrangement than anything romantic. Let's keep it real. True legend isn't even Brat's biological child. Gasp, right? So if it turns out that Brat and Judy aren't legally married, the implications could be huge, especially for Brat and her mama. Both could be getting the boot soon. Judy seems over it, and you can see it written all over her face. That's why fans in the comments keep asking what's really going on. Judy's facial expressions are spilling all the tea, and it's becoming pretty clear that something's not right in their setup. The thing is, Judy's the one bringing in the money. She's the breadwinner. That means she's out here supporting not just Brat, but also True, Legend, Brat's mom, and her own 3 kids. Let's be honest, haven't heard a thing about what any of them are doing, so it's obvious Judy is holding it all together. She's supporting everybody, and the pressure must be weighing on her. And speaking of the pressure, there's been no word on season 4 of Brat Loves Judy. Who even knows if there will be another season, or if the show is wrapping up for good? This whole situation seems like it's wrapping up, but just a few days ago, I saw Judy promoting her Kaleidoscope products, and guess who was right there by her side? Yep, Brat, playing her role as the assistant. Sis was out there doing her job, promoting like it's her 9 to 5. Now people are talking, and some think there's trouble in paradise. Others are side-eyeing the clips Judy's been posting of her and True. Whether they're just cruising around the block or heading to the mailbox, Judy's looking like she's checked out. Something's definitely off and folks are starting to notice. And all the comments have been wild. People are straight up asking if it's even safe for Judy to be riding around in that golf cart with True, no car seat, no seatbelt. People are like, what's really going on here? Here's what you need to understand. Judy likes to live large. Allegedly, she's all about that lavish lifestyle, and from what I see, she does it big. One thing's for sure, Judy's always going to keep her hair laid, nails slayed, and she's always going to look the part. I'll give her that. But let's be real, it costs a pretty penny to keep up appearances and look like you've got more money than you actually do. Now, I've mentioned before, why is Brat still clocking in at the Ricky Smiling morning show when she's supposedly married to a millionaire? But now it's all starting to click. If Judy isn't legally married to Brat, then all the assets, the house, the cars, everything, belong to Judy. I even came across something where someone suggested that Jessica, aka the real Big Judy, might have been pushing this whole same-sex marriage narrative to pull in the LGBTQ community. Now here's the thing, Miss Judy knows exactly what she's doing. She's smart and her marketing team is on point. If you can align yourself with the LGBTQ community, you're tapping into a powerful network. And Judy? She's all about making those strategic moves. It's no surprise that folks in the comments are agreeing with what I said earlier. This whole thing between Judy and Brat is looking more and more like a business arrangement. That's why Judy's facial expressions in those videos are telling the real story. Like I said before, we're all just sitting back, watching, keeping track of their so-called relationship. It's only a matter of time before the truth comes out. You can only fake happiness in a relationship for so long, especially when those sales numbers aren't hitting the way Miss Judy wants them to. That's why she's glued to her phone, checking those numbers like her life depends on it. And let's not forget, I haven't heard a peep about season 4 of The Brat Loves Judy. That's income they might be missing out on. And that whole spin-off about Brat being pregnant at almost 50? That buzz has died down. So what's next? Trust me, y'all, True Legend is about to secure his own kaleidoscope deal. Mark my words. If he doesn't already have products lined up for baby boys, they're coming soon. With how much Judy puts True out there on Facebook, you know he's bringing in some coins. So drop down in the comments and let me know your thoughts on all this tea. Have any of y'all gone out and bought some of BB Judy's products? Keep it real with me, I haven't. But I've seen a lot of folks talking about them, though the reviews seem mixed. But I'll give her props, she's out here expanding into hair products and more. I mean, sis is doing what she's got to do to secure that bag. She's a businesswoman, and whatever it takes to make that money, she's on it. Now, don't get me wrong, I like them together, and I really hope they can work things out. But here's what you need to understand. Brat's love for women has been on the down low for years. She never really spoke on her sexuality, and even when folks were speculating, she kept it quiet until Judy came into the picture. So Judy, listen up girl, you better not play with Brat because she is not the one to mess with. The rumors about Brat and Judy Dupart heading toward divorce have certainly stirred up a lot of discussions, especially with the latest revelations from Brat. According to the reports, Brat has accused Judy of being unfaithful during their marriage, adding more strain to their relationship. Brat's recent comments about her marriage to Jessica Judy Dupart have stirred up significant controversy. Following her decision to file for a divorce, Brat has expressed deep emotional pain, claiming that her experience in a lesbian marriage has been particularly difficult for her. In an even more controversial statement, she said she now believes lesbian marriages go against the natural order, which is sure to spark debate within the LGBTQ+ community and beyond. Additionally, Brat has allegedly accused Judy of not being truly lesbian, suggesting that Judy may be more interested in men and entered the relationship for financial gain. This claim paints a troubling picture of their marriage and could explain Brat's decision to seek full custody of their son, True. True's conception has already raised questions as he is biologically connected to 3 people. Judy provided the egg, sperm was donated, and Brat carried and gave birth to him through surrogacy. While this is not uncommon in LGBTQ+ families, Brat's remarks suggest she feels the dynamics of raising True are more complicated than she initially expected. These statements from Brat are particularly surprising, considering the couple's public display of love and commitment in the past. Their marriage and journey to parenthood were widely celebrated, making the current discord and divorce proceedings even more shocking to fans. The comments about the validity of lesbian marriages, along with concerns about their son's upbringing, will likely spark significant conversation, potentially affecting how they are perceived within their community. As the situation unfolds, it remains to be seen how Brat and Judy will navigate this personal and very public challenge. The divorce, along with Brat's allegations, has already sparked a wave of discussion, with many wondering what will happen next for their family, especially True's future.